Yeah, hey everyone, welcome to PyNet Labs, and we are back again with the Q&A series we started. So this is going to be the day 10, where we are going to talk about the Q&A series in terms of OSPF, BGP, and some of the questions are related from the routing section in today's session as well. So let's get started with the question number one. So as in the question number first, which is the 91st question of the Day-10 series, which says, which attribute does BGP uses to make the routing decisions between different autonomous systems in here? So you got some options. The first is administrative distance, second is hop count, AS path, and cost. So the correct answer in here is going to be your AS path, just because we know that the attribute BGP is going to use for making the routing decisions is always going to be there between the different autonomous systems. So we know that BGP evaluates the autonomous path attribute to determine the path to reach the certain destination network. And hence this is going to be the default path selection which BGP is going to use in order to make the routing decisions. So option C is the correct answer. Now going back to the question number 92, which OSPF area type allows to external routes to be redistributed in OSPF? We know that as it is asking us about the external routes to be redistributed in the OSPF. So there are some options which are available in here: stub area, totally stubby, not so stubby, backbone area. We know that backbone is not really going to be the answer because that's going to be the area 0, right? So over here, the correct answer for the question number 92 we have is that the area that allows external routes to be redistributed into OSPF is the not so stubby area. So the correct answer for this is going to be the option number C, because in NSSA, the external routes can be redistributed into OSPF as a type 7 LSA, and then they are converted into the type 5 LSA for the propagation throughout the OSPF domain. So therefore, you can say that the option number C, not so stubby area, is the correct answer. Now, going back to the question number 93, in BGP, what is the purpose of update message? So there are some options: to establish a connection, no; to advertise new routing information; to acknowledge receipt of keep alive message; to terminate the BGP session. So from all these four options, the option number B is going to be the correct answer. So guys, the correct answer in here is going to be the option number B, to advertise the new routing information, because the purpose of update message is just to advertise the new routing information, and routers will use the update message to inform their neighbors about the changes in the routing information, such as new prefixes, or if any withdrawn prefixes there, or any kind of path attribute is going to be there. So the correct answer is going to be the option number B in here. Now going back to the question number 94, which of the following statement is true regarding eBGP neighbors? The option A says they must reside in the same AS, right? They must have the same ASN number, right? They must be directly connected, right? So they can reside in different autonomous system. No, option D is not the correct answer. C can be correct, B can be correct, A can be correct in this scenario. But as per this question, the following correct answer is going to be the option number B. They must have the same autonomous system number, as well as they must reside in the same autonomous system. So the correct answer in here is basically going to be the option number D. They can reside in different autonomous system. Means the neighbors can reside in multiple autonomous systems where eBGP is used to establish the peering session between the routers in the different autonomous systems, just to exchange the routing information between them. So they can reside in different autonomous system as well, right? So this is basically going to be the correct answer, the option number D we have. Now going to the question number 25. Sorry, 95. What is the default time to live value for eBGP packets? So we got some options. Option A 64, B 128, C 255, D 30. So in here the correct answer is going to be 128. You know that the TTL field in the IP packet is going to indicate the maximum number of hops that a packet can travel through before being discarded. So this value helps in preventing routing loops, ensuring the packet do not circulate indefinitely in the network. Therefore, the option number B is going to be the correct answer. Now, question number 96. In eBGP, what metric is used to prevent the routing loops? Now it doesn't matter is it at EBGP or IBGP initially, we have a default metric manipulation value which is basically used in BGP. So we get some options: weight, local pref, AS path, and origin. Option C is going to be the correct answer because the AS path attribute is used to prevent routing loops in here. And the AS path attribute lists the sequence of autonomous systems that the route has traveled. Means the BGP routers uses the AS path information just to ensure that they do not receive the routes that would cause routing loops by passing through the same autonomous system multiple times. So therefore, the option C is going to be the correct answer. Now going back to the question number 97, which command is used to verify eBGP neighbor relationship on the Cisco routers? Very easy to understand, guys. You all know this command. I'm giving you a quick minute. Take your time, write the answers on the chat box. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for the answers. So the correct answer, it's going to be show IP BGP neighbors, which means that eBGP neighbor relationship on Cisco routers can be verified, or either IBGP can be verified by using the show IP BGP neighbor command. So this command will display you the information about the neighbors, including their IP address, including their autonomous system number, and as well as the state of the neighbor relationship with various statics which are related to the BGP sessions. So therefore, the option C is going to be the correct answer. Now going back to the question number 98, the third last question we have, which parameter represents the cumulative bandwidth along the path in EIGRP metric calculation? See, read the question once again. Which parameter represents the cumulative bandwidth along with the path in EIGRP metric calculation? So it's asking about the representation of cumulative bandwidth. So delay will not be there, reliability will not be there, load will not be there. So hence the correct answer is going to be the bandwidth. Just because bandwidth is something you can say that it's gonna, represent the cumulative bandwidth along the path in the metric calculation, as EIGRP uses 5 metrics to calculate the best path. So to calculate the best path towards a destination, and the bandwidth is one of them. So it is going to represent the cumulative bandwidth of all the links along the path. So therefore, the bandwidth is the correct answer. Now, the second last question, the question number 99. In EIGRP, what does the term delay refers to? So in terms of delay, in EIGRP, the term delay refers to the time it takes for the packet to traverse on a link. Means it's going to represent the propagation of delay along the path towards the destination network. So delay is one of a metric. It's used by EIGRP to calculate the best path towards a destination. We know that the more the bandwidth, the less the delay we will be getting up in here. And technically, EIGRP is going to use bandwidth and delay in the calculation for selecting the best path. So these are the fixed constant metric values which EIGRP is going to use in there. So therefore, in here, the correct answer is basically going to be the option number A, the time it takes for a packet to travel over the link. Now we have the question number last, which is the question number 100 for this quick Q&A series of the day 10. Going back to the last question, what does the term variance refer in EIGRP? So the difference between reported and computed metrics, no, not really. The factor which EIGRP can vary the metric for load balancing, the variation in bandwidth along the path, the difference in reliability between two links. So as per this question, the term variance in EIGRP is referred to the factor which EIGRP can vary the metric for load balancing because it is used in scenarios where we have to manipulate an equal cost load balancing, right? So variance is going to be the concept where we are going to manipulate the load balancing. So option B is going to be the correct answer. Just because variance refers to the factor by which EIGRP can vary the metric for load balancing, As we know, EIGRP supports equal and unequal cost load balancing, where the traffic can be redistributed, sorry, not redistributed, the traffic can be simply distributed across multiple paths, even if they have different metrics. So the variance command is used to specify the multiplier by which the best metric can be increased to just include other paths in the routing table for load balancing. So therefore, the option number B is going to be the correct answer. The factor by which the EIGRP can vary the metric for load balancing, that's going to be the correct answer. So that's it, guys, for this quick Day-10 Q&A series, and we are done with this 100 top 100 questions and Q&A series, which we started about all the routing protocols. If you have any questions, queries, and doubts, just feel free to reach us out on the chat box. We and our team will be there to help you out. In case any questions in terms of technical doubts you have, just raise your queries on the chat box. So that's all, guys, for this quick Q&A series. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining. Wish you all a very nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care.